to the forefront. I feel you have so many of your tools now spread out in front of you. Those tools are pretty much your talents, your skills, your abilities, and so forth. And it looks like the accumulation of knowledge and know-how throughout the years have now all kind of lined up, and I see that you're preparing yourself for a new cycle. In fact, it looks like it could be a new future in many ways that's going to open up for you. And again, I'm saying that in order for you to make a step, to create this leap into this new arena, again, I'm seeing that there is a male figure behind you somewhere that has faith in you and will be very much so the trigger of these events that can take place. So I'm really happy to see this because why? Well, security for you, Taurus, has always been an important factor. And yes, you have had a few years with stress. I'm feeling right now when security can manifest in your life again, it's like I see you blossoming. It's like a total new regrowth, should I say, coming up in the foundation. The very foundation of your life is feeling like it's shifting, it's changing, it's structuring itself in a new way, more so a powerful way where you might just feel that you're back in control. And lo and behold, in the aftermath and then looking back over these past few years, you'll kind of go, how did I get through these past few years with those challenges? And that's when you're going to realize exactly just how strong you have been to get through it. And here comes the prize for it. And then it will make sense that maybe your health isn't as up to spiff. Nothing to worry about, but you definitely want to catch things while, it's in this slow diminishing state. Maybe you haven't been eating right due to stress. Maybe you haven't been sleeping right due to stress. Well, what does the body do when it stresses out, right? So it's all about nutrients. Eat a lot of whole, fresh foods and try to stay away from the processed foods. Just that in itself can make a big difference. So then I see here for you, creatively speaking, Taurus, I see how you, with the good news that's taking place there early in the month, it's really allowing you time and space to look at your creativity. Now, we're not just talking the arts. For some of you, absolutely, and there's so many of you, Taurus, that are creative in that sense with shapes and forms and colors and harmonies and music and singing. You have that beautiful voice. But we're also just talking about creative changes, meaning what can you change up as far as how you work? Now, yes, it could be the career, where you are working, but I'm feeling this is more for those of you who are self-employed, because the area I'm looking at here right now, it's more like I see you talking with, again, a male, where you could probably work on some agreements where things can move and flow a little bit better than what it has. And also I'm seeing there might be something about documents this month that you can work with. Now, if there's any legal things that have been going on in your life, there might be a small revisit to that here in August, to not just shore things up, but if there's something that hasn't been resonating in a right way and sitting with you in a wrong way, maybe this will be the month that you will check into it, see what can be done so that you can rebalance what it is, especially in the areas too, which might just point towards children. For those of you who have children, there might be a retweaking, rebalancing here too. So listen, I do see for those of you in a new relationship, there's others of you already in a long-lasting existing relationship, but this is especially for those of you who have been single or recently now in a new relationship. I'm feeling there's a step up here where things are just feeling that much more at ease in this relationship. So if you've been wondering where it's going, where is it heading, that's why I'm saying for the new relationships, because those of you who've been married for years, you don't have those wonders, right? Those questions. But Yeah, if you've been wondering, is this something that is going to evolve? Is it something that will expand? Where are we heading? Well, then I have to say, I feel this month will really put that on the map where talks and sharing will be that much more prominent here between you and your partner as far as establishing your relationship in the long run. So some of you may be talking about marriage down the road and engagement, joining forces, even joining finances here, so you can cooperate really well with your partner here this month. Now, there's a female coming into the picture. I feel it's somebody that you work with closely, one-on-one. Now, this woman, she's very outgoing, very outspoken, very direct, quite energetic. She's a leadership type personality. Now, I see you having some talks with her. So say you teamwork. Well, what are you going to talk about? It's more about fairness. It's about sharing, maybe commissions, perhaps some royalties, bonuses. Like if you could establish a new level within your work, would that pay off? That kind of talk. However it's going to pan out for you might be a little different from the one to the other. But basically, that's what I'm seeing here. So anything within partnership this month involving money and payoffs and splits and so forth, that will be a great month for you to bring things up here. And I see what it's going to do for you here too, Taurians, is that it's going to strengthen your foundation there. You're going to feel that much more valued as far as what you represent. And it allows you to now leave a certain level behind. It's like a rocket ship, releasing that tail end of the rocket, right? Leaving that behind as you take off towards new goals, new heights, and new chapters will be opening up for you after that. So it's a great money month for you. And then here, there is something about a trip. I feel somebody is going to be traveling, and I see looking into certain things as far as that trip goes. You might just have a feel that you might not want to go. If the others go, that's fine. But for some reason, you might feel or have the need to kind of hold back on it, at least for this round. And it could be because actually with everything going on here financially, with work, paperwork, like I said, there's something with documents too. You might just feel that you're a little bound this month to take off on that trip. But so be it. Not saying that there can't be other opportunities down the road, which I do see there will be. So that's all good. But right now, I see you just being so totally focused on your career. It's like finally there's this second wind, Taurians. And God knows that, yes, security is and always has been very important to you throughout the years. And you've always been a good worker, ensuring all that. But it's like, God, the energy has been rushing out of you here as of late. But now, this rocket booster that I see coming in, it's now really gearing you up where you're feeling excited, finally, again, to start producing. What can you do next? And then I see your mind just going tick, 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 figuring out creative new ways of how to expand your business. This is going to allow a lot more joy, happiness, harmony back into your life because you've always loved to work. It's just been very difficult for a long time for many of you. And so I'm seeing how the home and family life is starting to flower. I see the good old self coming back out and as if new flower buds opening up. Also socially, you'll see how that's going to come together for you more as well. So you can start waving goodbye to the past as you enter into August. And I see this is going to be something that's going to be following you over the next couple of months as you see the new growth take place. All right. So listen, if you're new listening to this and haven't listened to your monthly forecasts, as far as the astrology and horoscope forecast, do go and listen to that now, and you'll get a whole different type of read. And while you're at it, listen to what's coming up for your significant other, your spouse, your girlfriend, boyfriend, just to see what they can expect, because what rains on them drips on you too, right? Have a great month, everyone. Bye now.